What's up, guys? Bricks here, back again for another video. Today we have an interesting one, another combiner. These are the Armorbots. They're called that for a reason, as they have a special gimmick to them, which we'll get to in a moment. We'll start with the first of the group I designed, Arrowhead. His alt mode is meant to be a triple-treaded snowmobile transport vehicle thing. It's a little abstract, but they're from a future timeline, so they have strange Cybertronian modes. Yeah, he's a very simple transformation. Start, you want to take the rear tread, hold that up all the way for now. His official robot mode has it slanted like this. I just dropped them. Take these, fold them out, come to these, fold them forward and down. And there you have Arrowhead and his robot mode. Arrowhead, as I mentioned, is the first, and as such, was the basis for the other four members. He's very simple articulation, nothing at the head. His arms, you've got a full 360 swivel and a butterfly joint. The swivel on his right arm here is a little loose. But you also have an elbow joint that goes both ways. Then you have forward and back, and then a knee that also bends both ways. This is mostly for transformation. Here's where that gimmick comes into play. If you take his arms, fold them up and back, flip him around like so, fold the tread flat, take these and fold them up. Then if you take another figure, I'm going to do this with Pursuit, you should be able to plug him in somewhere, and he'll form basically armor for that figure. I don't have any good options that I haven't shown. Pursuit was the only figure I have available. So it doesn't really work, but he very simply is an attack armor suit. These are meant to be like shoulder cannons. But yeah, that's all I have to say about Arrowhead for now. I'm going to turn into robot mode, and we'll put him off to the side and get to the next figure, Towline. I'm not going in any particular order. Towline was one of the last figures I built, probably second to last. He's meant to be this crane truck, as you can see by this little claw here. It does articulate on a double hinge. But yeah, that's all really to say about vehicle mode. Transform. I'm going to fold these out. This part's a little tricky. I'm going to take the claw. You actually kind of have to split his legs a tiny bit at the hinge to get it through his legs. It will fold up against his back like so. And just unfold his arms like Arrowhead. And then you have Towline and his robot mode. He's all the same articulation as Arrowhead does. His head is a bit smaller. But yeah, as mentioned, he's got the 360 butterfly joint, elbow that bends both ways, forward, back, and knee. That is a problem with a few of them. The robot arms don't have the strongest connection. But yeah, now to his armor pack mode. For his arms, you want to actually flip them around and fold them up. You then want to take the tow hook and thread it back in between the legs. And take them and fold them back like so. It is supposed to be a grappler pack. This claw essentially will fire out and pull who's ever wearing it towards it. You can also adjust these to provide the thing with some more bulk. But yeah, that's all that I really have to say about Towline. They're all pretty simple figures. Like I said, they all follow Arrowhead. So yeah, we'll get into the third member, Fireblast. Fireblast is the only non-land-based vehicle of the group, as he is a jet, as you can see here. Two thrusters, wings, cockpit. His transformation is very similar to Arrowhead. Take the back piece, fold it up, slant it like Arrowhead. Take these, fold them down. His arms, however, are different. You bend at the elbow and fold them around. That's Fireblast. Again, like Arrowhead and Towline, he's exactly the same articulation, except for one thing. The thrusters here are on a swivel, and you can turn them into flamethrowers or blasters. Extra little detail there. For his mode, you want to take these, not pop the thrusters off, although you do want to fold them around. So, flip this over, take these, fold it up, leave the cockpit up, and if you couldn't guess, he turns into a jetpack. These are shoulder-mounted missile launchers. But yeah, again, not much to say other than he's probably one of the best of the set because of he's one of the only ones with that extra articulation. The fourth figure of the crew, we have what's his name? Whiteout. Whiteout is meant to be a tank, an ambulance tank. He is the team medic. His transformation is probably the most fun. Start, you take this section, fold it all the way up in order to get this section loose. Now here I lost my pointer. There it is. I used an off-brand piece here to get these on either side. An off-brand double clip. I'm going to take this, fold these out, and slide them up and back. This will then peg onto the jumper plate located on his back. At the top stud. Like that. Not super strong, but it works. Fold these sections back down and unfold the arms. Now, one thing, again, all the same articulation. One thing to note, his arms are asymmetrical because I only had one of these in white, so I decided to give him some battle damage. His backpack's pretty neat. You can unfold these flaps to give him more of a silhouette. His backpack is a lot interesting. You want to unpeg the back from the jumper, straighten it out, take the arms and fold them back, almost like Towline, after rotating the jumper plate. Fold them back like so. Then you want to take this, fold it up, like so, fold it open, and you have this. It's a bit abstract, I know. However, what it's meant to do is you store a tank of like energon here, and these basically shoot hoses, allowing you to infuse allies with energon in order to heal them. It's supposed to transform like Towline does, moving his claw in between his legs. However, this backpack is just a bit too wide to do that. You can't fit it in between his legs. But yeah, that's this guy. Finally, we have team leader, probably one of the most interesting, Cannonball. Cannonball here is a small tank-like vehicle. Transform him. Rotate these sections upward, keeping the tank barrel down. Hold it like so and flip this over. He has ratcheted knees. And then rotate the arms. And there you have Cannonball in his robot mode. His legs are slightly farther apart. There's a very specific reason for this, which we'll get to in combined mode. His arms, all the same articulation. His legs have the forward and back, and then ratcheted knees, which only bend one way. However, he also has slight ankle tilt, although it's more like full leg tilt, as you can see here. That's the only real extra part of articulation. His backpack mode. And his backpack mode is a little interesting. Start with that. Take the arms, don't fold them back. Instead, fold the legs all the way back. Ratchet the knees 90 degrees. And then fold the arms back. And he forms literally a tank backpack. I apologize if that was out of frame. I got a little distracted there. But yeah, you'll just ratchet the knees, fold the cannon back, knees, fold the cannon back up like so, flip them around and fold out the arms. Again, very simple. But now, this is their extra gimmick, which was added kind of randomly. The combiner gimmick. I'll start with the torso. Legs, you're going to do nothing with those. The arms, you're going to want to fold up like this. Those are where the arms will attach to. Then slightly shift the legs out, flip this around and fold it up. That little golden piece, that is the combined mode head. Really happy with that. We'll do legs next. So starting with Arrowhead here, you want to flip this up, fold the legs back so they are resting against the head. Take the arms, rotate them like so to form the sides of the foot. Adjust appropriately, and he forms this leg. We'll just shift it into place. Fold up these bits, and there you have the leg. You don't have to fold those down and then fold them up. But yeah, there's a leg, which surprisingly he can stand on. Fireblast forms the other leg. They are not like a traditional G1 combiner where like all the limbs could be swapped around. Like G1 Menasor, I'll use as an example. Thrusters, you want to rotate down. And this peg on to there. Move this into place. Close up these. And there you have the two legs. For the arms, we'll start with Towline. I'm going to take him, keep him like so. Take the legs, fold them up, and flip out that. Take these, fold them up, and straighten them. And that's the arm. We'll be adjusting these. Combined mode articulation isn't that great. Isn't actually that great, sorry. There's the arm. Plugs onto that round plate, just like so. There he has an arm. Then you want to take the medical truck, do something similar. Fold up the legs, unpeg the backpack from the jumper. Go ahead and do the, well, actually, you want to leave the jumper on the backpack because of how it has to transform, or combine, I should say. Take that, then fold these up, take these, fold them up like so, and they will form the other hand like that. And that will peg on exactly like Towline does. And there you have the combined Armorbots. Currently, this combiner does not have a name. He does have articulation. He can look down. He can't really look up. He does have a swivel, but it doesn't really do him much because it's one solid color all the way around. He does have the butterfly joint, as well as the full 360 on the arms. So it is a bit tricky. He does not have elbows. He has gorilla arms, unfortunately, due to combine mode. His legs can go all the way forward and all the way back. This is why Cannonball has ratcheted knees. And then he actually does have ankle tilt using the double hinge system that connects that extra piece. However, because the legs are a little close together, it's not that useful. But yeah, that's all of his articulation. Really all I have to say, other than you can adjust Towline and the medic guy's arms if you want them to not form these massive shoulder spikes. But with that, that's all I have for today. And I will see you guys in the next one. Make sure to like and subscribe. See you later.